Sunrooms are becoming a popular alternative to screen porches, simply because they can be used year-round. With energy-efficient windows and insulation in the walls, you can heat and cool the room as needed. The first thing to keep in mind when planning your sunroom addition is whether or not you're going to open the walls and attach to an existing room, or if you're going to have a separate area that's accessed through a door. These are important considerations to think about because they affect how you're going to heat and cool the room, the type of flooring system you're going to put down, and the way that the wall paint and trim are going to connect to the interior room. After you've decided how you're going to attach the sunroom to the house, whether it be opening up a wall or through a door, the next most important consideration is how you're going to heat and cool the room. There are many different HVAC systems that can be used. If you're going to have an open floor plan and attach to either a dining room or a living room, it's often best to attach to your existing HVAC system. When deciding on how to heat and cool the room, first we need to take a look at the existing system to see if it can handle the extra load. If it is already operating at capacity, then the best choice is to install a mini split system, which is both efficient and inexpensive to operate. Now that you've decided how to attach the sunroom to the house and how you're going to heat and cool the room, the next important consideration is your flooring system.
If you're going to remove a wall and have an open flooring area, the best thing to do is to keep the flooring consistent and install what is on the interior space. When adding a separate room that's accessible through a door, while tending to be a little less formal, you have more options with the flooring system. You can install a tile floor if you'd like the room to be cooler. You can install a floating hardwood, tongue and groove hardwood, and finally, you can put down carpet if you'd like the room to have a more warm and cozy feel.
Now we're going to talk about light. When adding a structure with a roof, you're going to affect the natural sunlight that enters your home. Adding a sunroom will drastically reduce the amount of light that enters your kitchen or your living room without planning properly.
Skylights help replenish natural light lost by roof construction, so be sure to have skylights in strategic locations to keep natural light inside the house. Also, the location and size of the windows in the room will help maintain as much natural light as possible. A sunroom typically has more window space than finished wall space. This is great for natural light during the day, but in the evenings, you'll need light to enjoy the room to its fullest potential. A ceiling fan with a light is a good start. Recessed lights are a wonderful option, especially if they're on a dimmer. Just make sure that the recessed lights are located beneath the ceiling fan to avoid the strobe effect. Wall sconces placed in strategic locations can add to the look and will help and create a warm feeling all around. We always recommend the lamp near a seating area to enjoy a good book during the evening.
Think furniture and think about the future. When planning a sunroom, it's very important to consider what type of furniture you're going to put in the room and where you're going to put that furniture.
Knowing where the sun is going to enter the room at different hours also helps. When placing the furniture in the open space, keep in mind the walkways in your new room. A door to the outside and natural walkways will cut the room in half, thus making it very difficult to use certain pieces of furniture.
Planning a sunroom can be a lot of fun, but it can also be a challenge. If you keep these few tips in mind, it'll ensure that you'll plan a beautiful sunroom that you can use year-round.